at this time, we like to bring up our magician and mentalist, Mio.
All right, we're going to take one of the cards card out. Here, choose this one. You can read it pretty well. I'd like you to write your name on here for me in big letters, Taria, right across the card. Big letters like that.
And put NYVLive underneath it. You never have enough branding around here.
Thank you. I'm going to show everybody that card that she signed. And she did just sign it, and we've never met before. That's a one and only two. I want you guys, you'll be there, the eyes. I'm going to come as close as I can. I mean, you guys, I'll do this as slowly as possible. I'll place the two in the center, and when I give it a mix and snap, just a single snap, it'll be back on top. 1, 2, 3. 8 of spades. Hold on. That is my first miss. It's okay. It's part of the show. It is now. One snap. The 8 changes.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Thank you. Hold that a second. Don't move. I'm going to get the next one. The next one is a 10. I'll change the 10. No, better yet, I'll change the 8 in her hand. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Get out of here!
Oh my gosh!
Wow. That worked.
Oh my God. And you were holding it.
I was holding it.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's move into some serious work. Okay, keep your eye on the 2. There it is. I'll place it in the center. And as I push, it'll jump to the top. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes.
How does he
Let me do that again in slow motion. Watch. There's the 2. We'll put it in the center. Before we do anything, there's a 10 on top. Here comes the push, and there comes the 2.
Oh.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's the way I'm putting it in. So, Harrison.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
We're R-rated, right?
I've heard that before.
I'll do the jokes. No, but that was good. No, I liked it. All right, here we go. Harrison.
Me too.
It was good for me. Was it good for you? Okay, here we go. Harrison, if you will, hold on to Tara's card.
Okay.
And if you will, darling, you hold the deck. And will you please put it in while she's holding it? Is that how it usually goes at their place?
Yeah.
I don't know. But the key is, as you watch them do it, there's one thing you need to notice. It's in her hand, the deck is, so there's no way I could use, well, sleight of hand. So in this particular instance, we're going to do something a little more. If you'll hold the deck just like that, right here in front of us so we can see it. Hold it good. Yeah, don't let it fall, but that's good, just like that. This is what I've developed. It's called sleight of shadow. That's right. And as the shadow crosses the deck, there's 1. It's kind of a light shadow. Here comes the shadow. 2. I got the card to the top. See it move. And on the next pass, it goes up the sleeve. Hold on. Let me get that ready. So you'll miss that. Here we go. Leaves the deck. 1. Here it comes. Hold on. The card has jumped. It's moved. And I'll shake it out into my wallet. Now, I haven't even reached back there, nor have I touched this. If a sign 2 with her name and the NYVLive was in here, that would be worth big money, folks. That would be worth $1 million.
$1 million bill.
There's $1 million that goes in the back row. There's credit, there's cash. These are open. It's a leather wallet. But there is a zipper. Would you open that, please?
Another thing I don't mind doing.
And I might say, well done.
Thank you.
A professional.
Thank you.
And as it turns out, in a zip compartment, a sealed envelope. I don't think there's much chance of a card that they signed being in here. But fortunately, we're not playing a game of chance. We're doing magic. So that would take some magic. But I'm not going to open it because there's one small chance that I could get into it. Will you reach in for us, young lady? And turn it.
Awesome.
Insane.
Thank you very much. Now, the only problem is later in the night I was going to get a game of Texas Hold'em together. Harrison, can you come put your hand over here for a moment? Perfect, that's good. So I need to take the names off to play. So first, Tarilla.
Tarilla.
And then the NYV live. That way I can use the two later on
Oh, come on.
in a little game of Texas Hold'em. But I know that Tara was thinking, would you please put those back? I'd rather have a souvenir. So I try to do it this way. Watch.
I love magic.
Another tough choice because who gets to keep it? There's 3 of us and only one signed card. And Tara's thinking that Hamilton ought to keep that. Taria, is that all right with him if I let him, with you if I let him have it?
Absolutely.
For being such a sport, I'll give you the copy. Now you're going to understand how the whole thing was done because there was the 2 copies. But the key is the original, which I like to keep for later, is going to make you wonder about it. And you're going to go, where'd these come from? The question really is, where'd they go?
I'm speechless.
To find out where, we're going to go back to the jacket, which is way over here. Now, I know this may be hard to believe. No, I'm just joking. No, not quite that amazing. However, this will help. This is a miracle of modern technology. I call it a variable tension gripper.
A rubber band.
Safe magic.
Safe magic.
Okay, so now we'll shuffle the deck. We're not sure where the sign 2 is. We know it's changed a few times, but now it's a shuffle deck wrapped with a band. It's safe to say it won't get out. Hold on a second.
Okay.
We're good. You can toss it straight up.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, it came out. Great. Look, it came out. This is awesome.
There I am again.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. We're going to shuffle her back into the deck and try it again. Come on. This time we'll use the other rubber band. And we'll add a little magic.
I'm stuck up there.
The amazing Neo.
You gotta go. And you happen to be a 16, 18, 20, or a 22, then wouldn't that make you an above average woman?
I've been up and down and over and out, and I...
You're the melody that makes my